Audio Jungle.
I'm Alex Villarreal with the VOA Special English Economics Report. American businesses are still slow to hire, and unemployment remains near 10%. But an economic research group reported in September that the recession in the United States ended in June of last year. It was the longest recession since the 1930s. James Stock is on the committee that dates the rises and falls of the business cycle for the National Bureau of Economic Research. The Harvard University professor says this recession was in some ways a lot like others since World War II. But one difference was the length, 18 months. Many recessions since the 1940s lasted less than a year. Another difference was the severity. The economy shrank by more than 4%. About 8 million people lost their jobs. Professor Stock thinks job growth is likely to increase in the coming months based on current levels of productivity. He says, "I think that we are at a point right now where productivity has increased so much that for output to continue to grow, we will be seeing increases in hiring." Some economic signs have improved. Manufacturing, industrial production, and consumer spending have made small gains. But a Labor Department report shows that new claims for unemployment insurance rose unexpectedly. President Obama took questions at a meeting shown on CNBC television. One questioner wondered if today's young Americans still could hope for a good life. That young man wanted to know if the American dream is dead for him. President Obama answered, "Absolutely not. Look, we still have the best universities in the world. We've got the most dynamic private sector in the world. We've got the most productive workers in the world. There is not a country in the world that would not want to change places with us." But the economy could change the balance of power in Congress in the November elections. Critics say the president's economic stimulus programs have only put the country deeper in debt. Economists disagree about the extent to which the spending has helped. But many agree that the president's policies avoided a worse situation. In Washington, central bank policymakers said inflation remains low. In fact, they said it may be too low to support their aims for price and wage stability. For VOA Special English, I'm Alex Villarreal.